welcome to my channel. If you are coming over from my old one, thank you very much for subscribing again. If you are new, well, welcome to my channel. I'm going to give you just a little bit of reason of why I decided to make a whole new channel. I started my old channel, KedaNcrew, about 2 years ago, or maybe 3 now, and I did a lot of like sub for sub, and it just didn't work out for me because people would subscribe and I would subscribe back to their channel, and then a couple days later I'll notice my subscriber count going down because they would unsubscribe. So I didn't get any benefit of doing that, and it just sucked all around. Like, I shouldn't have done, now that I know, I shouldn't have done it because it never works out in that person's favor. So I decided to just start fresh, start a new channel completely. So here we are, Keda HerWay, and I think this will be a better journey for my YouTube channel. I do plan to really put the effort into it, and hope this will be definitely be a better journey for me. So just to give you guys a more understanding of who I am and everything, I decided to do a tag, get to know me, but mommy edition. So here we go. All right, so it says, how old were you when you had your first child? I was 23 when I had my first child. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? Just, I couldn't eat what I wanted to. Things that I liked before getting pregnant, I couldn't tolerate eating it while I was pregnant. So that's the only thing I could say for me was the hardest. Can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? Just watching my belly grow, starting to feel the kicks of baby. That was the best part for me. In your opinion, were all things you heard about childbirth accurate or way off? I didn't really know much about childbirth before giving, having my own birth and all that. So I can't really say either. What I had in my mind wasn't what happened. My water broke with my first pregnancy, like big gush water, which you see on movies. Yeah, that happened. So I was in labor for about 16 hours. So I would say the average birth, I don't know, first time birth, like I said, I don't know. But my other births followed the same kind of pattern. So I can't really say either, Would you have handled childbirth differently if you could redo it? No. I have 5 children, so I had all natural vaginal births. I wouldn't redo any of them. They were all good. I had my first like I said, first labor was about 16 hours. My second and third were about between 6 to 8 hours. And then my fourth was about the same, about 6 to 8 hours. And then my last pregnancy was about 12 hours. So I wouldn't switch anything about it. They were, in my opinion, they were perfect. What would be your advice for someone who is about to have a baby? I would definitely take a childbirth class if this is your first, right? And find a doctor who is going to agree on your decisions and not push things on you that you don't want. That is like number 1 for me. Okay, let's see. What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? Learning how to do everything within a timely manner. Time's not with you when you're a mom. Like, you trying to get everything done, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. And I've learned to just like, whatever I don't get done today will get done tomorrow or the next day. Like, don't put too much pressure on yourself. It will get done when it gets done. That's what I've learned. Let's see. What has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? Just watching my kids go through different stages of life, and learning things on their own, and figuring out things they couldn't do a couple weeks ago. That's the best part. Just watching my children grow is the best part. Well, rewarding part. What was the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mom? Let's see. Surprising. I mean, I don't really, just watching them figure out life is surprising to me, because they catch on so quickly, and they, you know, they have their own little personalities, and it starts, you know, showing, and you're like, oh, okay, you're gonna be this type of person and stuff like that. So that was, maybe that's the most surprising thing for me, just them figuring out things on their own. What is the best memory you have involving your child? Family trips, family vacations. Those are like the best memories for us, for me, because then we go like new places, or we do new things, and then, you know, a couple years down later on, they talk about, like, they still talk about it, like, oh, remember when we went here or there, you know, things like that. What is the most exciting milestone? Okay, I'm not sure what they mean by that, so I'm gonna go with the kids again. For me, the most exciting milestone is when they start crawling and walking. Like, I love it. I love those stages. What is the worst thing your child has ever done? Oh my gosh, I'll never forget it. I was about 7 months pregnant with my second, so of course I had my first home with me, and of course, rookie move, I fell asleep on the couch, and he was up by himself in the apartment, and I don't think I was sleeping that long, maybe like 15-20 minutes the most. And when I woke up, the whole couch, coffee table, carpet was completely wet, and he had his pants in his hand, and I'm like, where did you get water from? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. So of course I followed the trail of water into the bathroom, and he dunked his pants into the toilet and started wiping every part of the living room down. The couch, the table, the TV. Needless to say, I had to just put him in the tub, you know, get him clean, and then I had to disinfect the whole entire living room. Probably is like the worst thing he has ever done. What habit did you wish your child didn't have? Oh. I don't think I have any, really. I wish they weren't so into the video games, and that's probably my fault for me for, you know, buying everything for them. But it's like one of the habits they have. Like, soon they don't get it during school days, but they'll definitely try to ask for it. I'm like, nope, you'll get it on Friday. So like, those are one of the habits I wish they would kind of break out of. Like, you don't have to play video games every day, you know. Let me see. What habits of theirs makes you the most proud? They'll do things without me asking. Like, if they see the time is going past a certain time, they know it's, you know, getting ready for bedtime, they will start either cleaning up, finish up homework, you know, ask when it's dinner time. Just I want, that's one of the habits they have. Like, they always, you know, get ready for bed, get their coat, especially my two, my second and my third son, they have a habit of laying out their clothes the night before, which I love, because then in the morning they're not looking through clothes trying to figure out what they want to wear and things like that. Do you share any similarities with your child? Yeah, I think we probably with my first, we're probably about the same. We're both born in May, so we're only like 3 days apart. So I think our personalities are about the same. Yeah, our personalities are about the same. Where would you like your child to be in 10 years? In 10 years, let's see, I'm gonna go with my oldest, because I have 5, so it's a lot to go through. But in 10 years, I would like to see my oldest, you know, graduate high school, and maybe, you know, hopefully go off to college or pick up a trade, but definitely do something with his life, not just be home doing nothing. For my second, same thing. I have all, I mean, I wish all the same for all of them, you know, graduate high school, go to college, or pick up a trade and, you know, do something with their life, you know. What is something that having a child has taught you? Patience. You gotta have patience. I've learned, I think I had patience before having children, but having children, it's a little more up there now. Certain things I'm just like, okay, they're just a child, they don't know any better, and I go cool down and then I'll handle it. But patience, that's what I got. Patience. Did you imagine that you'll be a mom at the age that you became a mom? No, I did not. I wanted kids, but I didn't think I would start having children at 22. Well, 23. I got pregnant at 22 and had them at 23. But I thought maybe my late 20s. But then I always said that I wanted to have all my children before I turned 30, which didn't happen either. So that's just to show you, having a plan doesn't really work sometimes. Okay, describe your child in a single sentence. I have 5 of them, so I'm gonna try to sum it up in all 5 for 5 of them. My children are loving and caring kids. I think they will help each other out when needed, and they always look out for each other. If I go through 5 children, I will be here all day. Have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? I think I have. Before, it was about myself because I didn't have any children. I didn't have a husband. So it was about myself, of what I wanted, how, and I can always do whatever I wanted when I wanted. And now, of course, my children come first, and I have to make sure that they have all their needs met. And so I put myself on the back burner. I know, I'm working on that, but they come first. So long as they have everything they need, and their wants and needs are being met, I'm happy with that. But I'm working on me as well. Okay, I think that's it for all the questions. Yeah, that's all we have for the 20 questions. Get to know me, mommy edition. So I have to work on a few things when I'm recording. Like, I know I said a million times in this video. I'll work on that, okay? I'm trying to get more comfortable with the camera. And I'm hoping this video will be okay with all the ums in it. Alright? So, thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!